Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Tahir Naim and we are studying Introduction to Computer. Today is our third lecture. Previously in MS Word Basic 3, previously we have discussed and this is the continuation of our previous lectures. First of all, we will discuss the outline of our today lecture. We will review the Microsoft Word primary user interface. We have also studied it in the previous lecture, but we will review it so that we can thoroughly observe our options. Then we will discuss home ribbon menu system. Then we will discuss paragraph group. So first of all, we will discuss the primary user interface. This is the interface when you open the Word. This will be the primary interface. In previous lecture, we have studied clipboard and font group in home tab. While this today we will discuss the paragraph group. After this, we will discuss style and editing. So these are different ribbons, and these are the you can get help from here if you don't understand anything. And these are dialogs box launcher. They are present in every group lower right side. So as you can see, it is present here, also here, also here, also here. So dialog box in a launcher, when you click on it, a dialog box will open up. So basically it contains the same feature like mentioned here, but with more detail. So this is the zoom. You can zoom, you can magnify the magnify, or the you can zoom out. This is the toolbar, this is the status bar, this is the file menu, that is quick access toolbar. So our next topic is home ribbon menu system. Home ribbon menu system, as we have previously discussed, that in home ribbon menu system there is clipboard group and font group, which we have discussed in detail in the previous lectures. In today's lecture we will discuss the paragraph group, and in the next lecture we will study style and editing. So this is the home ribbon menu system. The home menu contains different groups such as clipboard, font, paragraph, style, and editing. The majority of our time is spent in the home menu tab. We have discussed the clipboard and font group in the previous lecture. Today in this lecture we will discuss paragraph group. Now we will discuss in next slide we will discuss paragraph group. Paragraph group. Clipboard group consists of bullets, numbering, multi-level list, increased list level, decreased list level, alignment, add or remove columns, line spacing, text direction, align text, and convert to smart out. Program formatting is essential. Paragraph formatting is an essential part of creating effective, professional-looking document in the MS Word. When a document is formatted properly and the text is attractively spaced in position, the reader can focus on the content. So basically, in the paragraph, we positions and properly spread the text and the reader, so that it can look attractive to the reader. Word's paragraph formatting feature enables you to set values for paragraph alignment, indentation, and spacing between paragraphs. Word's formatting feature also enables us to remove paragraph formatting altogether. we can also remove the paragraph formatting. So here is the paragraph group, and we will just I will give you the overview of this is basically bullets and numberings, which I will discuss later on. This is bullets and this is numbering. This is multi-level list. This is the alignment. This is shading, and this is border. This is sorting. This is show hide formatting tools. This is line and spacing, and this is right spacing is shown in the figure. This is the right spacing, so we will discuss. And this is the program launcher, dialog box launcher. If we click on the dialog box launcher, then this will appear. So when I click on dialog box launcher, this will appear. So there will be two options available with us: indent and spacing, line and page breaks. So basically, as I have previously mentioned, that alignment, this is the alignment and this is the outline level. That what type of alignment do we need? Normally by default the left alignment is powered on, while this is indentation, which we'll discuss in the next slide. So indentation, basically this is the left indentation, this is the right indentation. Here we can declare the first line indent or the hanging indent, and here we can set the measurement. So here is the spacing. Spacing means the space between paragraph. So here is the basically line this is the line spacing, spaces before and after paragraph. So here you can set the before, means that here this is the paragraph, and before here you can between the paragraph you can set the spacing, and after the paragraph you can set, after and this paragraph is finished off, then you can set how much width should be there before starting a new paragraph. And here is the line spacing, that how much space must be between the line, and here is the you can set out the number of paragraph, and here set is default, it will carry on the default, or if you click on OK, then the changes will be applied to it. So first of all we will discuss indentation, that how we will set the indentation. We can use indent to set paragraph off from the other text in your document. So here indentation is basically used to set a particular paragraph, a selected paragraph in a particular position from the other paragraph in the document. Word document can include first line indent, hanging indent and negative indent. So there are majorly we use first line indent and hanging indent, and sometimes we can use negative indents. The commands for indenting paragraphs are available in paragraph commands on the home tab, as well as in the paragraph command group of layout tab. So whenever we use indentation, then we can use paragraph group in the home command, as well as we can also find it in layout tab. Both commands group have a dialog box launcher that give you access to additional commands. So whenever I have previously shown you, the dialog box gives us additional commands which we can access it. Indent is a blank space inserted between text in the left or right margin. So here basically from the space from the left or right corner of the page is the indentation. A first line indent insert blank space between the left margin and the first line of paragraph, 1/2 inch is the default setting for the indent. So basically first line indent is the name suggests that basically whenever it is the space, the first space between the first line of paragraph is if I consider this is the first paragraph, then this line will be for first indent, and here this is the space where my first line is started, and I can remove I can easily move it here or there. So basically this is the first line indent. A hanging indent, common in legal documents and bibliography pages, begins with the first full line after text in the paragraph at the left margin. All the remaining lines in the paragraph are then indented from the left margin. So basically hanging indent is basically after the first paragraph, after the first line, the remaining lines can be set by the hanging indent. As you can see from here that this is the first line, it is set by first line indent, while here this setting can be applied by the hanging indent. A negative indent extend paragraph text into the left margin. So basically if I extend the paragraph text into the left margin, your indent paragraph, the left margin, right margin are both, you can set the size of indent using the paragraph formatting tools. So basically negative indent, if I carry on, let's suppose that here is the and I move it forward here after before the first line, and then this is the negative indent. So here look into, and there is another way to enable. This is the ruler, and you can go to view and there you can check the measurement, or you can check it here. So basically here this is the first line indent. So here whenever I select, so first of all if I select the four paragraph and I move first line indent there, so as you can see that it is all the first line. Let's say I also understand can only, these are the first line, it is moved towards here. As you can see that paragraph was starting from here and I move the first line indent to there, so the first line of all the paragraph, selected paragraph, will be moved towards left side. So this is the last, the next is a hanging indent. And whenever, so let's suppose here I have selected two paragraph, and if I move both first line and hanging indent there, the all will be moved from there. If I select, let's suppose I select these two and I move the hanging indent there, then all the remaining pages will be moved, remaining lines will be moved towards right side. So basically hanging, this is hanging indent. And left indent and right indent. Basically left indent is the space from the margin from the left side of the page, while right indent is the space from the blank space from the right side, which is right indent. And is shown here that you can move here or move there. So this is the left indent and right indent. Setting the line spacing in text and between paragraphs. In Word, we can determine how much space separates line of a text and also set the spacing between paragraphs. By default, Word sets line spacing, the space between each line of a text, to 1.15. Line spacing is a paragraph base and can be customized by specifying a point size. So basically a line spacing is the space between line. This is one line, this is other line, and the blank space between these two lines is the line spacing. And normally by default it is 1.15, and you can increase or decrease it according to your requirement. paragraph spacing, which affects the space above and below the paragraph, is set to 8 points after each paragraph by default. The higher the point size is, the greater the space between paragraphs. So basically paragraph size is, let's suppose this is the paragraph, these are the 3 paragraphs, and basically space between this or this, after before means that if this paragraph is starting here, then the space between ending this paragraph and this paragraph is before the start of a paragraph space, and after space means that after the end of this space, after the end of this paragraph and start of new paragraph, how much space should be here. And normally we gives it in points, and if we is mentioned here that the greater the space, the greater these points, the greater will be the space. So here line spacing, as you can see here, we have to simply click here, and whenever we click here, the multiple multiple numbers like 1, 1.5 to 1.15, 1.5 to 2.53, these are the by default which we mostly use. Or we can also click on the line spacing option. If we click on the line spacing option, we can manually increase the line spacing, and these are the 8 space before paragraph and remove space after paragraph. So this is name suggests that you can add space before a paragraph or remove a space before a paragraph. So these are the here is the option of setting line spacing. Normally on home tab in paragraph group, click the line and paragraph space button to display the line spacing menu and option to add and remove spacing before and after paragraph. In paragraph group, launch the dialog box. So here if we want to set if we want in paragraph group, we launch the dialog box group, we can also find it as I have mentioned earlier. In spacing group, change the line spacing by clicking the drop down arrows and selecting double click OK, and the paragraph is now double space. So you can, and there is another method to set the line spacing. There is, you can click on design tab and the document formatting group, click paragraph spacing option to display menu. So it can be also accessed from the design tab, where you can click on the formatting group and paragraph spacing, and then there is by default there are no paragraph spaces, compact, tight, open, relaxed and double, and these are also shown, the review are also shown here, so that you can understand what effect will happen to your text. So you can also use it here. Setting paragraph spacing. Paragraphs are usually separated by blank line in the Word document. When you press enter key at the end of the paragraph, Word adds the designated spaces below or above the paragraph. So basically whenever we when we enter the full stop and then insert the enter or click on the enter, then normally the next paragraph starts from there. To increase or decrease paragraph spacing, use before and after spin box in the indent and spacing tag of paragraph dialog box. As I have shown you the paragraph dialog box, that there you can move to indent and spacing tab, and from where you can add space between paragraph, you can increase it or decrease it. You can also change the paragraph spacing in paragraph group on the home tab by the opening line and paragraph spacing menu and select add space before paragraph or remove space after paragraph. Is I have previously shown that you can also go to line and paragraph spacing, and there you can select add spacing before paragraph, so that you can add, you can increase the space or remove the space after the paragraph. Creating and formatting a bullet list. Basically, a bullet list are an effective way to format list of items that don't have to appear in any specific order. So basically, bullets is shown here. These are basically bullets. So this is that can become in different shapes. So basically, whenever we want to organize something in order, but not in a particular order, in a specific order, so we normally use bullets. Items are bulleted list are marked by small icon. So basically, these are small icons. It can be dot, diamond, and different shapes. And how will we enable it? On the home tab in the paragraph group, click the bullet button. Notice the solid circle appear before the selected paragraph. Let's suppose I will select these 3 paragraphs, and I click on the bullet buttons in the paragraph group. Then the bullets will appear. So there are different varieties of bullets which will be shown in the later slides, and you can select different from that. So these are the bullets. Place of insertion point and at the end of the second bulleted paragraph. So basically, if let's suppose I carry our cursor here and I click enter, then the next here also a bullet will be appear. So basically, insertion point, another bullet is also, if we click on the enter, then another bullet will be appear. So here, look here, that basically these are the different normally by default bullets. Normally most of the time we use this. If we want to remove the bullets, we click on none, and if we want to other bullets like hollow circle or this or this, so these are the different form of bullets which are defaultly available with us. So here is the basically there are other option. Change list level. Change list level means that at what level list level what bullets must be used. If we click on it, then a different one of these will appear, and inside this will appear. So basically we can also use the multi-level bullets, and here define new bullets. Basically this if you want to define, if you don't like it, or if we have requirement of other bullets, then we will click on the define new bullets. So basically when we click on it, there another option will appear. So basically we can also there are 2 options available with us. They are already present, the symbol present in the Word document, MS Word. We can also add these symbols to our bullets, or we can also insert pictures to it. If we have pictures of some bullets, then we can also insert here, and it will be available to us for use. Creating and formatting a numbered list. You can quickly add number to existing list of text. To create a list, or Word can automatically create a number list as you type. So basically let's suppose here I will give it number 1, then I want to, then here I will click on enter, then here automatically a 2 will appear. So basically whenever we want to a list with numbering system, then we can this is used for numbering system. Basically on home tab in the paragraph group, click on the drop down arrow next to the numbering button to display the numbering library shown. So basically the numbering library we will select 1 dot, 2 dot and 3 dot. So basically the paragraph now appear is in order list. So if we click on this, then 1 dot will appear, and we write something, then we click enter, then the 2 will appear, then 3 will appear, so on. So here is the number list. So I will 1 2 3, normally it is shown is like this. So here when I click it, normally normally most of the time we use 1 dot 2 dot 3 dot, or we can remove a number list, or this or we can select like this numbers, or this numbers 1 2 3, and the Roman, or this A, capital B, capital C, or small a, small b, small c, or small a, or small a dot, small b dot, small c dot, 1 dot 2 dot, Italian, Latin. So here basically these are the different numbering system which we can apply. So here they change the list level. So here we can change it the list level, and here we can define the new numbering format. So basically if we want to define a new number format, we can click on it. So then this will appear. So here basically basically number format, different number formats will appear before us. So basically if I select this, then number format, what is the number format, and alignment, that how it should be aligned, and here font, here how much how this number system should appear before us, and here is the preview, basically that whatever choices we made, it will be visible to us in preview. And here I will click OK, then a new numbering system will be defined. Text alignment. There are 4 types of text alignment, namely left, center, right, and justify. We can select any of them by selecting text and clicking on the option. So basically the text alignment is the how text should be appear. Let's suppose this is the paragraph, I select it, and then there are different, as I have previously shown, that there are 4 types of options, namely left alignment, center alignment, right alignment, and justified. As I have given here, this is the paragraph I have selected, and I have selected the left alignment. Here look here, the left line of all the paragraph is in straight line, while here look here that I have selected the same paragraph, but I have enabled the right alignment. So look here, the right right at the end of line, it is in the straight line, while at the start it is not straight, and the left, it is the end is not straight. And here justified means that left and right are both in the same line. So here is the center alignment, means that the center of the paragraph is aligned. You can see that these all are alignment. So these are some of the options of the text alignment. Shading change the color behind the selected text, paragraph, or table cell. So basically if we select shading, basically we can give a selected text background some colors, or paragraph or table cell. This is useful when you want to information to be prominent. So here what I will do, how I will apply shading, that I will select this and I will apply shading, and different colors in shading, different colors is available to me, and I will select one color according to my requirement. Border. It add or remove a border from the text. Basically, let's suppose I want to add a border to this line. So what will happen, that if I click on the border, different option will be available to me. Bottom border is the name suggests that this line, if I select it and apply bottom border, then the border will be appear at the bottom of this line. this is the top border. Here at the top of the line a border will appear. Left border at the left is, you can see here, a preview is also given. And right border, no border, all borders, and outside border, inside border, inside border, inside vertical border, horizontal border, and different option. Here I can also draw tables or view grid lines or border and shading. So basically here I can apply border and shading. So basically sorting arrange the selected text into alphabetical or numerical order. So basically, let's suppose I have 2 or 3 paragraph and I have selected 2 or 3 paragraph and I click on the sorting, as I have pointed out previously. So after clicking the sorting, this dialog box will appear. So basically, if the paragraph is in text form, then here sort by that what we want to sort paragraph, and here text, and here different option is present, ascending or descending. Ascending means that it must be start from 1 and ends at Z, while descending means that it start from Z or and ends with A. Here text is also option and numbers are also option. So basically sorting is used to sort the names of the people, or we can sort out the numbers or anything like different sorting options is available, normally used in the this type of operation. So here is the show hide. We can show or hide the formatting symbol by this arm. Normally you can you don't see if you press you press the tab button or enter button, it doesn't show here, but if by default. But if you click on this show hide, then we can see the different formatting options. Multi-level list. The multi-level list is to organize item or create in online outline. So basically this is the option for multi-level. We click on this. This is the multi-level list. So here when we click on multi-level list, this different option will be appear, that 1 2 3 none, or 1A C, or 1.1 1.1.1. So basically multiple list, if we have different different headings, and inside heading if we have heading inside the heading, then we use multi-level list, or we can use it in outline or different. If we have embedded headings, then we use multi-level list, as shown in the next slide. So here as you can see that here 1.1, and inside 1.1 there is subheading 1.2 1.1.1 1.1 1.2 1.3 1.4 1.5, and we can also insert 1.4.1 1.4.2 These are the multi-level list. These are the references from where I have prepared my lecture. Thank you. If you have any query regarding today's lecture, please feel free to email me, which is written in the footer of the slides. Your queries will be more than welcome. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.